Oh, yeah, pipe smokers, happy Friday. Thank the Lord it's Friday. Yeah, this is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel, and I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy. Yeah, it's the 7th of March, 2025 already. Man, this year is just flying by, and remember that this Sunday you have to turn your clocks forward 1 hour. Yep, Monday morning you get up an hour earlier. Anyway, so let's smoke something together. Yeah, we've got this beautiful Hilson pipe. The briar on this is on fire. Look at that. Flame grain. It's just bird's eye. Excuse me. It's just bird's eye that's on fire. The video doesn't do this pipe justice. Flame grain. Then it's on fire again. Man, this is just unbelievable. And it's a Hilson, Hilson. And in that, we're going to smoke my newer batch of Seattle Pipe Club Plum Pudding Bourbon Barrel Aged. Yeah, so grab your favorite pipe, grab your favorite blend, and let's grab a beverage together. I'll be back in a nanosecond, and we're going to set something on fire. Alrighty, so let's set this Hilson on fire. Look at that thing. Oh, that is so gorgeous. Yeah, so we have a really good show tonight, and I think most of you are going to get something out of it, and I'll share that with you in a moment. I want to start this on fire. I'm dying. And by the way, this Hilson is a 9mm, and I have no filter in it. I love it. Oh, this is so good. So based on having this YouTube channel for about 4 years now, maybe a little more, I have somewhere a little over 1,400 subscribers from all over the world, and I would say the very good majority of them are professionals, in some sort of a customer service business or sales, or they own their own business. And then some of you are like me, where I go to work every day. I work at a sheet metal shop / machine shop. We do work for the aerospace industry, the military, the medical field, and a lot of other customers. And I punch a clock every day. And I do basically skilled manual labor. But it wasn't always that way with me. Many of you may not know this, but I have a 30-year background in sales, management, finance, banking, mortgage brokering, and so on in the financial field. And I learned a lot over those years. So not everyone will necessarily get something from this, but I think that the majority of you seem to be professionals. You deal with people on a regular basis. So the one thing that I've noticed is that there are two types of items that people buy. There are need items and there are want items. When we go into a recession, all of a sudden the want items, the sales aren't so great. The need items will always pretty much be there, even though during a recession those go down. People make do with what they have. So when I say want and need items, up this pipe, for instance, is it a want item or a need item? You don't need this pipe. You want it. You look at it and you say, you know what? I've worked hard. I would love to have that pipe. And if it's in your budget, you buy it if it meets your needs. A need item is something like food, okay, clothing, your electric bill, your mortgage. Those are need items that you have to spend your money on. You have no choice. It's a matter of survival or not. Tires, new tires on your car. That's a need item. It's not a want item. The last thing anybody wants to do is go out and have to spend $500 to $1,000 on new tires. So those are the differences between want items and need items. Another want item might be, if you're into guns or whatever, oh, I want that new shotgun. You don't need it, but you want it. Or I want that tobacco, or I want that box of cigars. Those are want items. So, as a representative, having spent 30 plus years in customer service, I learned when the customer walks in the door, and most of you, if you're business owners, your paycheck solely relies on the customer spending money with your company. If you are in sales, you might get a small hourly rate or whatever, but you're basically paid on what you produce. That being said, the customer that walks into your showroom, or the customer that you come in contact with over the phone, whatever, you have to take that paycheck of yours and shove it way over there, okay? And the reason why I say that is because if you look at that customer with dollar bills thinking, okay, what can I sell them? What can I sell them so I can make some money? You're in the wrong business. You won't be successful. So take that part of the paycheck, just shove it way out of the way. If you take care of the customer, the money will show up. And when I say that, what I mean by that, let's say Joe Smith walks in and he's needs a new farm tractor or whatever it might be, And so what you do is you talk to them and you listen to them. They'll tell you what they want. They already know what they want 95% of the time. And you just need to listen. And then you show them what they want. And then you go over the features and benefits of that product, how it's going to improve their life, how it's going to improve productivity, or whatever. And the more that you can show how that product is going to make something better for them, the less the price really matters to them. All right. The other thing is they have to like you. If you're not a likable person and you're miserable and you're like, hi, how you doing? Yeah, I'm Paul. What can I do for you today? They're not going to like you. If you walk up to them and say, hey, my name's Paul Gilson. How are you? You know, welcome to so-and-so. What can I assist you with today? And they'll tell you. They can instantly smell if you're a shark after money. They can sense it. It would be like you in the middle of the ocean, you're bleeding, and you know there's sharks out there, all right? They can sense it. Now, if a nice, peaceful dolphin swims up to you, you're going to be like, oh, thank God you're not a shark, you know? When someone tells you, I'll think about it, that means no. In all my years in the mortgage business, in the banking business, when you offer, especially in the car business, where I spent the majority of my time as a finance manager, if someone tells you, I'll think about it, I'll let you know, that means no. You're never going to hear from them again. There's two reasons why that happened. Or three. There's 4 reasons why that happened. Why they say, I'll think about it, I'll let you know. Number one, they didn't like you. Number 2, you didn't listen closely enough to them and provided them a product that's going to meet their needs and be in their budget. Or number 3, okay, maybe you didn't have something in stock that they wanted that would meet their needs and be in their budget. That one's not your fault. People with pipes, I don't care if they buy pipes or not. When someone texts me or calls me about a pipe, I listen to them. I had 3 or 4 people on those 8 pipes that I was selling. I even hate to use the word sales or selling. The 8 pipes that I offered, one guy bought them. Who would have known, you know? One guy bought them all. And so, but these people were like, well, do you still have pipe number 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or whatever? 3 or 4 people did that. And I said, they're all sold. But when I get home from work, let me look through my inventory. I think I might have something that's similar to that you really like. Now, I'm not thinking about the money. And for you buyers, there's a certain small percentage of people that just can't make up their mind and pull the trigger on buying something, okay? The thing that you want today and think about till tomorrow, it probably won't be there. Let me say that again for you buyers. The product or item that you want to think about today that you really like, it's in your budget, but you want to think about it, probably will not be there tomorrow. And it happens so many times, you know. But when somebody tells me, now, out of 4 people that text me on these pipes, I had to tell them they were sold, but I might have something similar. They came home and I rummaged through, all the pipes that I have. And I said, I've got a couple pipes that are similar. And so I spent the time. I didn't just send them pictures. I sent them measurements, everything. 3 out of 4 of those people ended up buying pipes. Now, was I being a salesman? No. I was presenting something to them, factual information on something that they wanted that was sold, but I have something similar, and 3 out of 4 of them ended up buying pipes from me. Does that make me anything great? No. It makes me a good listener. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen to your customers. They'll tell you what they want. Be likable. Don't worry about the paycheck. You take care of your customers. That paycheck that you're not worrying about, guess what? It'll just show up. You'll have more money than you know what to do with, because you're taking care of the customer's wants, needs, desires. When I closed the deal with one of the largest vintage pipe sellers in the United States to clean his pipes, I told him what I did. I says, here's what my services are. Send me one of your filthiest pipes, blah, 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 whatever. I'll do it for free and I'll pay the shipping back. He sent me 4 pipes. I did them up like brand new. They looked awesome. I sent them back. He's like, man, these are gorgeous. How much do I owe you? I said, well, if you like them, if you really like the work that I did, just give me your future business. I don't want any money. Or if you don't want to give me your business, that's fine. There's no charge for those 4 pipes. I earned his business. But you don't have to be an account representative or anything like that. Even if you do something like I do, or even a manual labor job, all right? You could be cutting trees down, digging ditches. But if you have that interaction with the customer, be nice to them, Take a little time out, answer the questions. That'll get you a customer for life. I really have been really blessed. I've got more work than I've got a lot of work to do. But I'm earning my money. I'm working hard for the money I'm making cleaning these pipes up and so forth. So that's a little business owner slash account representative 101 from Paul the Pipe Guy with over 30 years experience. I don't know why I picked that topic at the last moment. I didn't write anything down. I never do. I've trained whole teams of salespeople. I have trained whole teams of account representatives that would do nothing but cold call all day long to refinance mortgages. I've handpicked and trained service advisors. And you don't try to sell something to a customer that you want to sell them, because there might be more money into it. That's bullshit. You give the customer what they need and what they want. And what they need and what they want needs to be within their budget. You can show them something else. I've done this. I've showed people, said, look, this pipe's $40. Here's what, and this pipe is $80. But I mean, here's the difference. Sometimes a customer will just upstep themselves and say, you know what? I originally only wanted to spend $40, but I really love that $80 pipe. I'll take it. I have never had someone that said, let me think about that pipe, I'll let you know. You won't ever hear back from them, all right? In fact, 90%, I'd say 90 to 95% of the individuals, and you guys are my friends, that I come in contact with, and you're like, do you have this or do you have that or blah, 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 blah. 90 to 95% of them, I'll show it what they're looking for, and they'll be just like, all right, I'll take it. How do I pay you? It's listening. It's giving them what they want. Value. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. That's our Friday night smoke together. Maybe someone needed to hear this. I don't know. Show it in your sales meeting on Saturday morning. I do travel. I'll travel. I'll train whole sales teams for the right price. So if any of you guys are car dealers, I'm a gun for hire. I'll do a good job. Paul the Pipe Guy. Over, but not out.